Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to All in Motion. I'm your host, Scar City. This is an amazing interview. This is an amazing person that I'm interviewing. And it's the person that actually founded this podcast, the man, the myth, the one, the only, Jacob Harrison. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Welcome. Thank you, man. I mean, geez, it's been wonderful. And thank you so much for having me. We got the beautiful Melissa here in the flesh.
Hey, hey,
Yes,
hey.
yes, Melissa Jackson, what's going on?
What's up? What's up? So good to be here. Excited for this interview.
What was your vision when you started on the All in Motion podcast? Can you go into that a little bit?
Yes, I will go into it. So the idea was originally when I know I shared about this before, when I was in boarding school in the program, the year 2000, we're talking about 24 years ago now. And, just going through those seminars and going through the rest of life, just different types of good things, some trauma, obviously, what we're founded on. And it just clicked. I had a friend, a real close friend of mine, also was in the military, say to me, "You're being selfish if you don't put this out there and share all these experiences and these stories." And then, fast forward through all that time, it's like, I needed to give back. Right. And, we fast
Right.
forward to where you and I met, Melissa, and now we have an amazing team. And also we have a back office too. So yes.
Absolutely. So we met on Clubhouse. Do you want to tell the people about that, what that experience was like? What are some of the things that we would discuss in those Clubhouse sessions that were all in motion before it was really all in motion as a team?
Correct. Yes. So the All Emotion, that same friend introduced me to Clubhouse, was a social media app that primarily when it first started was only used to for people that had uh, iPhones, and then later had to be introduced. People had an invite to get on. So the All Emotion rooms were focused primarily on mental health and just a safe space that people could come into and talk about things they were going through their life. And it just powerful. You and I met, and it is just one of the best networking experience and networking platforms that I've ever been associated with, and it's been amazing.
I know that being on Clubhouse and meeting you on Clubhouse and a lot of the different groups that we will be on Clubhouse, one of the things I learned is, and this is what drew my interest into All Emotion, the All Emotion podcast, is that a lot of people have given you your props and they're giving you your flowers, and they're like, "Yo, Jacob, you saved a lot of people's lives." I know there used to be people that would come on to Clubhouse and they would say, yeah, I was going to commit suicide, or I was going to do something violent, and you were able to calm them down with your experience of being in combat, your experience of trauma, right, and mental health. Right. So when we formulated, like, let's go back to when you formulated the birth of it and the creation of it. And I know that, All Emotion, we have plans and we intend to be able to help other people that want to do podcasts. That's, one of the goals of All Emotion is to help other people that want to start theirs and coach them. And that's, one of the business ventures that we will be doing, right, in a short order. Absolutely. So I know we have Melissa on the line. I know that Melissa does, healing and, life coaching and everything that she does, right? How does, everything that you've experienced in your life, how does that coincide with having, somebody like Melissa on All Emotion, somebody like myself that grew up, in New York City, tough environments? How does having those two people in, All Emotion, how does that combining, those two backgrounds?
I think it's amazing. It's amazing how you and I met. Amazing how Melissa and I met. And I was just thinking about earlier on today in my appointments, and I was thinking like Melissa is very niche, right? It's a surrounding health and wellness, and it intertwines the All Emotion vision and our mission statement about trauma, mental health, and your experience growing up in Harlem and the rest of New York and all across the country. Very unique, different personalities that we all come back to the same core and the foundation of All Emotion, which is self-development and growth. But we do focus on trauma, mental health, entrepreneurship. And I can say, speak for all three of us. We all have that background, and it's amazing. And at the end of the day, we want to help. So all of our characteristics and experiences that we all been through definitely is very, very powerful. And anybody, regardless of where you're from, race, color, social, economic background, can definitely take something away from many different episodes that we have.
Okay, well, real
Yep.
quick, I just wanted to ask Jake, what do you want people to get from All Emotion? So you kind of spoke about it just now, but I'm sure that to the core of you, there's something that you want people to feel or receive after they listen to your podcast and connect it with you.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the sense of community and the sense of we just did our last short. It's about I want everyone to know that they have a purpose. So the idea is that I want anyone to walk away with a self of purpose. And if we can help someone, regardless of what they're going through, that they could take something away and be able to, live a better life or get through something, or at the worst case scenario, going through a tough time where they're facing, living on the street or suicide thoughts and things like that.
Absolutely. And the question I was going to ask you, Melissa, is how does All Emotion work in terms of what you do? Have you seen a benefit here? And what are some of the things that you're looking forward to in terms of like All Emotion helping your business and helping your practice and, just it all working together?
Yeah, it's funny you say that because as he just mentioned, he wants everyone to know that they have a purpose. I feel like my business teaches people how to get to that purpose and understand what that purpose is and how to get from where they are to where they want to be.
That's excellent. That is excellent.
For sure. And I feel like, All Emotion serves a purpose, and I feel like your business serves a purpose, right? And, you're healing people. And I think that's very important.
It's funny you
go
say
ahead.
that because I want to be clear. I am teaching people how to heal themselves because the reality is if I come to you and I heal you, I put my hands on you and I heal you, you have to allow that healing to happen. You have to receive it. You have to want it. If you don't believe in it, then no healing happens. So what happens in the end is you inevitably heal yourself by understanding the tools and techniques or by allowing me to be more so of a conduit to the healing energy or the healing power. So I prefer to teach people how to heal themselves. And this podcast is also a part of that guidance and helping people to understand that they can self-heal and move towards a deeper purpose. Jake, what do you see in the future of All Emotion and, showing people how to get to their purpose?
On our, way to 100 episodes, just definitely want people to tap in and just be part of this journey because it is what it is a journey. And I know I can speak for all of us that it's a journey and we're happy to be, closing in on 100 and to just take something away, even if it's one thing from one episode that can, change your life.
Sounds good.
You got one last
Yeah,
thing? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And the beauty of us coming together is that we're here to help people. One of the things that was pointed out to me was that even when I got to Clubhouse, they were like, well, Jacob, he has saved a lot of people's lives. And, I've been saving people's lives my whole life, and Melissa is designed to help people. So we're kind of like drawn in together to help each other, to help other people. I'm glad to be a part of what we're doing. There will be more episodes, great things to come.
For sure. And before we leave, I want to say, thank you for everything you do for All Emotion, the whole All Emotion staff, Melissa Jackson, all the people that help out with All Emotion. There's too many people to mention, but thank you to all of the extended family for All Emotion. And thank you to everyone who's actually been a part of All Emotion, whether it's on an interview or, people that we know from Clubhouse that help us with content, that help us with encouraging people that share the Instagram posts or YouTube posts that we put up. We appreciate you. Check us out at our website, which is the allemotionpodcast.com. So check out allemotionpodcast.com and we'll see you all there. Until the next episode, as we journey into 100 episodes, which will be a tremendous milestone for us. As I always say here, I'm Scarcity, your host. Peace, love, and light. Thank you, Jacob Harrison, for all your contributions, putting together something so great and epic that can help people. And thank you to Melissa Jackson for also joining us.
I'll see you both again very soon.
Thank you so much, sir.
Until next time.
All right.
Peace, love, and light.